the next thing is X-Men.
X-Men. Yeah, they're going to redo everything. So they're now going to do the...
they're going to put Hugh Jackman as the next Wolverine? I dare them. I dare them. No, that's man. I dare them.
Wait a minute. Did you watch this film or not?
I watched it and I dare them.
Okay, you dare them, and then what are you going to do when they do it?
I'll riot.
Okay, good. Riot for yourself.
Okay.
They ended the movie to tell you that is what they were going to do. That's why they brought him into this timeline with a yellow suit and a mask. Do you know what? When I watched this film and I said this, I said, do you know how weird it is that it has taken 25 years for them to allow this guy to wear the suit that he wore in the comics for 30, 40 years? Like, do you know how crazy that is? This is literally what Wolverine looks like in the comics that everybody read.
And
it doesn't work 25.
It doesn't work on film. It looks stupid. For me, personally, stupid.
To you.
Yeah.
To you. The fact of the matter that it has taken this long is crazy to me. The fact of the matter that it's taken this long to give him the white eyes and to give him the headpiece is crazy to me. I'm like, this is literally what this guy looks like. So why do you do that? Second of all, and as you said already, look, the problem that I've had with it, with him playing it, is not performance-wise. Because I said he's a good actor. He's a good performer.
A very good actor.
He's always been good.
Prestige?
No, he's always been good.
Prisoners?
He's always been good. He's a good actor. So I've never criticized Hugh Jackman's acting ability.
Very good actor.
You can't. And in fact, I would say this. Because he's so good an actor is why he's actually been able to pull this off in spite of the fact that he's not suited to this character. It's because he's so good an actor that as a fan of Wolverine, I've been able to stomach it because he's a good actor. A lesser actor, I would not have been able to tolerate it. I wouldn't have been able to tolerate it because it is the antithesis of, do you know what's so funny? When he went into those, you know, those time warps and Deadpool was going around and he saw that short guy. They made him so short to make it funny. That concept is closer to what Wolverine is.
Yeah.
He's a midget.
No. He's not a midget. He's short.
No, he's... Go on.
No.
I wish bring a comic image.
No.
Look at him next to Cyclops.
A midget.
Look at him next to Cyclops.
I want to be, because I don't want to be rude here. So, Peter Dinklage.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what he's short. Yes, he's short.
That's it. Because see, when you say midget, that's like
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito is not short. He is close to dwarfism. That's not a short. Danny DeVito is not a short man.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito is not. That is dwarfism.
Okay, look.
Like short Dustin Hoffman is a short man.
This is the point. Hold on.
Yeah.
Dustin Hoffman, when he's in a film, doesn't look unusually short.
Based on how they film, it's similar to Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is just short.
Tom Cruise, even in real life, when you see Tom Cruise on the red carpet, that's real life.
He's short.
He doesn't look unusually short.
There's only
my point. Yeah. That's the only point I'm trying to make about this is that in order for you to cast Wolverine accurately, he needs to be unusually short. Where he's so short that you visually, if you see him next to somebody, you're like, that guy.
Yeah.
That is the reason why in the comics, right? When I read Wolverine comics and you see him standing with other things, the artists make him look unusually short.
I mean, basically, everyone knows that if you know comics, there's an iconic image of Wolverine next to Sabretooth. And Wolverine is looking up at Sabretooth. And that's
incredibly short.
And also, as well, there is a line in the cartoon TV show where Wolverine briefly says that references. There's a line in the TV show where Wolverine he literally references how short he is. That's you pick on me because you're small. Blah blah blah. Look at what I can do as a small. So everything, whether it's in the comics or in the cartoon show, makes references to how small he is. And why is he called a Wolverine? Have you seen what a Wolverine looks like? When an artist draws something, there's a reason why they draw it like that, because for comics, it's not only what the character's about, literally, it's what the character's about visually. The visual representation of the character is as important as what they're about. So,
yeah, but the thing is, as well as just narratively, which is what I missed with him, is that the shortness of Wolverine played into his own insecurities and a lot of his own story behavior, his behavior and attitude. Like he had a Napoleon complex. And that entire thing is missing from this Wolverine for the last 20-something years that he's been playing it. And that for me was such a fundamental aspect of the character reading the comics, was the fact that when you stand him next, he was the opposite of Cyclops. That is the reason why he was jealous of Cyclops, because Cyclops is this pretty boy, tall, 6 foot something, all of these things. And Wolverine, next to any of these iconic, heroic male characters in X-Men, was the opposite of them. Yet he was the most ferocious, and he was the most a lot of those things played into it, and it was very, very interesting. You've lost that, and that's a big loss, because Hugh Jackman is a classic, tall...
That's the key thing. Hugh Jackman is tall. If you see Hugh Jackman on the street, he's tall. He's not average height. Yeah. He's tall.
But he's tall, but he also looks like, if you put him next to Ryan Reynolds or Cyclops or anybody, you don't look at it and say he's out of place. No. You know? And that to me is a big miss, because then all you're playing on now is his ferocity and his anger.
And he has claws.
And he has claws. I'm just like, you know, so for me...
There's nothing...
I was looking forward to the opportunity, and not anymore, because like I said, I've retired. But, you know, back when, maybe 6, 7, 8 years ago, I was like, oh, maybe they're going to cast a new Wolverine. You know, when they were doing Future Past and all that, and they never did. They just kept using him. And I just said that there's an opportunity to cast someone else. Do you know who? No, he couldn't play the role, but his stature is appropriate. Is Scott Caan.
Oh, yeah.
His body, like the way he looks.
That's the thing. Do you watch The Bear?
What's that?
TV show.
Is he in it?
No. But the main character in it, that's Wolverine.
Okay, anyway.
But basically, if you see the main character in it, I think it's Jeffrey Dean White or something. I've forgotten his name. The main character in The Bear, that's Wolverine. And anybody who's watched the TV show,
I haven't seen it. But I'm just saying that is the sort of thing I would...
Yeah, Scott Caan, yeah.
But Scott Caan is his shape.
And also, we know this. It's just that...
Jack Nicholson. Yeah, obviously it's old. But that is
like
Wolverine.
Jack Nicholson, that's Wolverine.
That is literally...
And Hugh Jackman, as good as an actor you can't evoke that emotion that Jack Nicholson evoked in Wolf.
In Wolf, yeah.
It's impossible.
That was when... You see, that's why I said that Hollywood is weird, because like, when I watched Wolf, right, I was like, my God, they should make a Wolverine movie. Yeah. Like when I watched that movie, they've got to make a Wolverine, because I'm like, that is literally, but that's an elite actor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's elite, because he's not short. Like Nicholson ain't short. Nah. He's not the right height. He's not the right height. He's a complete case of a guy who is so good, and he has such a unique look and ability that you'll accept it.
But
he's not short.
The difference though is that the issue is that he's not short, he's not tall.
No, he's not tall.
The issue is that Hugh Jackman is tall. So you're it's an extreme departure of Wolverine is about, because not only is he not short, Hugh Jackman is tall. The thing for Jack Nicholson, okay, he's not really the ideal height of short, but he's not tall. So you can get away with it because of just like, okay, it's not so much of a departure of him being short, and also it's Jack Nicholson and what he looks like, especially when you watch Wolf. But look, it's made $1 billion, and these clowns are going to... So if Hugh Jackman is Wolverine again, I'm like, you know what?